Welcome back. This is Marc Rudov, branding advisor to CEOs, author of 3 books on branding for CEOs, and my latest book, you can see it right behind me, Duped Again, Why Sophistry Works. It's all about liars and lying. And who's running for president on the Democrat side? The Kamala liar. The biggest liar I have ever seen. She even surpasses Joe Biden, who was my inspiration for writing Duped Again, which you can get at dupedagain.com. During the debate on September 10th last week, the Kamala liar announced to the world that she and her communist running mate, you know, the guy who skipped out on the National Guard and lied about it, that guy. She and Tim Walz are gun owners, and that she's not going to confiscate guns and that Trump should stop lying about that. Oh, really? Well, you might remember this appearance on Jimmy Fallon on September 16th of 2019, in which she said the opposite.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for being here and taking my question. Do you believe in the mandatory buyback of quote-unquote assault weapons? And whether or not you do, how does that idea not go against fundamentally the Second Amendment?
Yeah, great question. I do believe that we need to do buybacks, and I'll tell you why. First of all, let's be clear about what assault weapons are. They have been designed to kill a lot of human beings quickly. They are weapons of war with no place on the streets of a civil society. I've seen assault weapons kill babies and police officers. So, one, I'll tell you, when elected president, if the United States Congress continues to fail to have the courage to do something about this, I'm prepared to take executive action and put in place a ban on the importation of assault weapons into our country. But we still have to deal with the over 2 million assault weapons that are currently in the streets of America. And so a buyback program is a good idea. Now, we need to do it the right way. And part of that has to be, you know, buy back and give people their value, the financial value of what they have, and not just take things from people that have value without compensating them.
And just a refresher, here's what she said during the debate.
And then this business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away. So stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
What I find interesting is that no reporter, let me put that in quotes because we don't really have many of those anymore. She's given a couple of softball interviews. They're bogus. But not one reporter has asked her about the guns, so far as I know. So I'm going to. And I'm going to challenge the media and bullshit journalists everywhere. Do your jobs. Go up to Kamala Harris, the Kamala liar. Ask her this. You said during the debate with Trump, the rigged performance, we know it wasn't a debate. That's why David Muir on ABC News has lost 12% of his audience since then, because most of America knows that it was rigged, it was fake, it was staged, that Kamala had the questions in advance, and she told David Muir and Lindsay Davis, you're going to fact check Trump and not me. You're not going to ask me about Joe Biden's mental decline. You're not going to ask me about my years as a prosecutor. And here's a list of questions you're not going to ask me. But anyway, not one reporter has gone up to Kamala or screamed out anywhere, Kamala, you said you're a gun owner. How many guns do you own? What kind do you own? Where did you buy them? What do you use them for? I'm guessing she's not a hunter. I'm guessing she doesn't spend a lot of time at the rifle range. So that leaves protection if she owns a gun or guns, which means those guns are used for killing, which makes them assault weapons. And technically speaking, every gun is an assault weapon because it's used for killing. So she's a liar, and I want to hear a reporter sit down with her to ask her, What guns do you own? What kind are they? Where did you buy them? How long have you owned them? And what do you use them for? And I'm guessing, and I'm predicting, that probably no reporter will have the guts to ask her these questions. But I'm going to leave it out there. This is Marc Rudov. Find me at marcrudov.com. And don't forget, if you want to know more about liars and lying, read my book, Duped Again, which you can buy at dupedagain.com. Until next time.